Not all information is meant for you. But all information has a purpose. In a world saturated with opinions, teachings, beliefs, and content, it's easy to slip into judgment mode when we come across something that contradicts our worldview. But here's the truth. Just because something doesn't align with your beliefs, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it wasn't made for you. Information is often created with a target audience in mind, shaped by specific experiences, cultures, traumas, aspirations, or even agendas. What sounds ridiculous to you may be someone else's life-changing insight. What triggers you may be someone else's truth. So instead of saying this is wrong, start asking, who is this for? Why does this make me uncomfortable? What belief of mine is being challenged, and why do I protect it so harshly? That's where growth begins. Every message has a context and intention. There is no information that is released into the world accidentally. Never ever think that. Even the most spontaneous or even controversial posts, they serve a purpose. Consciously or not, they do. Some are meant to empower a specific group. Some are meant to challenge a stagnant mindset. Some are meant to spark a conversation or even provoke discomfort, to catalyze growth. If you immediately dismiss or judge what you don't agree with, then you miss the chance to understand another worldview. You miss the chance to examine your own emotional reactions and even to grow into more grounded, self-aware version of yourself. The question isn't always, do I agree with this? The deeper question is, why does this provoke a strong reaction in me? That answer is more valuable than the content itself. Because triggering content is a mirror, it's not a weapon. When content triggers us, it's tempting to label it as offensive, wrong, or even harmful, when in reality, it actually might be pointing to an unhealed wound. It might be disrupting a comfort zone, or even challenging an identity we are overly attached to. The emotional discomfort isn't always a sign that the content is bad. Sometimes it's a sign that our ego is being invited to grow. You don't have to agree with everything, but you do have to become aware of why you react the way you do. That is where your power is. If you only consume what confirms your beliefs, then you're not growing. You're looping. You're staying in the same loop. Growth happens when your beliefs are tested, not protected. So next time you encounter an idea that disturbs you, then zoom out. Analyze your reaction. Ask whether the message was truly wrong or simply not meant for you. At least that shift will help you move from reactionary judgment to mature discernment. You are not the center of all narratives. That's just the truth you have to accept. The world doesn't revolve around your beliefs. And every piece of information in public spaces doesn't owe you comfort. Learn to ask, is this for me? Why does this upset me? What part of me is being protected or is being threatened? Because that's how you stop being just a consumer of content, and now you become a student of consciousness. My people, heal. Heal.